Welcome back to Digitally Insecure. Digital insecurity is really top of mind right now. I somehow have not been able to log into YouTube or Twitter. Thank you very much for the excellent protections that they're providing. We'll see if I ever get back onto Twitter, but here we go. So much for the truth and free speech. Okay, so here we go. I wanted to discuss this today. There's a number of questions that have come up about, there's protections around insider trading. And one of the most famous that we did see was the Martha Stewart case many years ago. Remember, she actually left her family and went into the prison systems over what happened. And meanwhile, look at the level of information and money that was won over the last year that mostly you and I were not privy to. So as we know that it's going on, and yet these are the easiest ways to catch it, because as a government employee, you need to disclose all your assets one time a year. And then the next year you disclose all your assets. And if there's a discrepancy, you list that. And any immediate family you must list. And it's been conversational as to how far immediate family is, but definitely a spouse that you might have pillow talk with, as an example of throwing in another word there. There's some awareness as to where the government is going to take its next steps and where money could be placed that would be beneficial for the family. So as you look at the screen here, quite a bit of money was moved immediately before some incidents happened. And so, well, we know the stories. I wanted to pull this up. I started to look at a variety of different tools that we have available to us. This is a common trading platform, which is very interesting. From their first place, it even has Mandarin characters on it. And so, hello, who owns this one? But it asks you when you sign up to please review the following questions and respond. And so it asks you the overview of what you're going to use this data for. And the point of these initial questions that are listed here is to see whether or not you qualify as a professional subscriber trader, or in this case, I've checked everything, no, a non-professional. Let's see if I go back here and say yes to any of these, and you see it changes to a professional subscriber. I don't know if there's a different fee structure involved with that. I don't know how that plays out, but what I do know is you have a different standard you have to abide by, and insider trading is automatically, well, automatically there. If you're a professional, then there's no way around it. Now, let's say that you are somebody who makes the national rules. You certainly know what the rules are. And let's say you're somebody who's an expert trader, you certainly know what the rules are. And so there's not an excuse around this. But what's interesting is then there's subscriber agreements. In this case, New York Stock Exchange subscriber agreement, CBOE, NASDAQ, OPRA, CME, ICE, OTC market subscriber agreement, and CME non-professional attestation. So you've got to go in and click on these, and you know what? They don't even have you click on them. You just agree and move on, and most people will never even see these. But the bottom line is, if you meet any of the criteria and you're professional, then it's a different criteria. Now, a lot of these have old counts, right? And so every time you sign into your account, you don't have these agreements. It might notify you that the user agreements have been updated, but they don't make you go through this. That being said, for multiple decades, this has been the case. This is not new news or something popped on us like many things that have happened in 2020 and 2021. We know that if we get information from an inside source that is not widely available to the public, and then we act on that information for the purposes of moving our money into, in this case, a stock or an investment, to benefit from this information that only we or a very small group has access to, that is called insider trading. That is illegal, and many people have had to pay for it. So as we look at our leadership and all the information that is being put out there in order to, well, we all know. So anyways, that's insider trading for today. And this world is just not digitally secure right now. Hold on to your hats, whether it's a white hat or a black hat. Keep your head held high. Have a beautiful day.